The European Union has a huge package of sanctions in regard with Ukraine, I mean Crimea and Donbass, but there are no sanctions in regard with the occupation of Georgia. Why?
Well, the situation in 2008 was a bit different than in 2014 with Ukraine. You know that at one point President Sarkozy of France had to come and had to stop the conflict in discussions with Prime Minister Putin and President Medvedev at that time. The conflict had started in a way which was not favorable to the image of Georgia in the international world. And I think this is why the reaction
But after Crimea, didn't everyone on the West in European Union understand what really happened?
What do you mean?
I mean that wasn't it clear after Crimea and Donbass that in Georgia it was invasion and annexation of Georgian territories by Russian Federation, and hundreds of provocations took place before, so it was not started by Georgia?
Well, this is a long debate in Georgia. It is sometimes, how would you say, it is made a taboo to even talk about it. We have
about what?
We have the Tagliavini report that the European Union ordered in the second half of 2014. The entire international evidence was examined very carefully, and there was an element of starting this conflict on the Georgian side.
There was 500 pages of Tagliavini report, and
Yes.
in this report it's written that lots of provocations from Russian side took place before. There is a political part, one page, where it's written that Georgia started some actions, military actions. But there are 500 pages telling about Russian Kremlin's provocations.
We should talk about it, having the Tagliavini report in hand, and I would
It's
be
not
happy
a problem for me, I know it already by heart.
to quote it. But President Saakashvili at that time put Russia in a very favorable situation. They could
Understood.
give a
Do you
very good reason
consider
for
that
invading
Georgia started a war in 2008?
The war was in the Russian interest, but the actions of the Georgian government, including military action, gave a very good pretext, offered a good pretext to Russia for its...
So after Crimea in 2014, isn't it clear now that in Ukraine, for example, central government didn't take any military actions? Isn't it clear that Putin will anyway annex South Ossetia, so-called South Ossetia and Abkhazia, in regard with what happened in 2014?
Well, it seems that this is not the Russian intention. We know that especially South Ossetia already wanted to join North Ossetia and thereby the Russian Federation, and this doesn't seem to be the Russian policy, at least not for now. I'm wondering what may be behind it. I'm not very clear on this point.